So what's up, X? I thought you said you were going to get rid of this game. Well, that's true in a way. However, I just I just 100% my Switch version of Breath of the Wild, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just going to 100% the uh the Wii U edition for the playthrough.
La plegaria de Mifa está preparada.
So yeah, let's get out of here. I mean, we already showed Ganon that he's nothing. There's nothing to worry about. So we're just going to go and do everything else. And oh boy, those are a lot of shrines we need to go to. I'm just looking at the hearts. I don't even have the second row. So, well, but well, that's why we're here, isn't it? So, I mean, in theory, there shouldn't be too much difference in both versions, because I have been playing a lot of the Switch version of this game. And again, I just 100% it, so yeah. So I think I'm going to get the DLC for for the Switch version and do that. I'm playing in Master Mode so I can get a unfair challenge, but play this game a bit more. I'm trying to set up my timer and just being paying attention. That's what I'm going to say. So there are a lot of shrines we need to do. So yeah, we're just going to get on that. Also discover this area. So I guess first thing first, and let's just do the shrines that we're left to do. So, by the way, I'm playing this with my Pro controller. I managed to find it. I don't know if I said anything about that on the last of the playthrough. Jesus, I have no. What do I have? Okay, well, I have this. So it should do something. I hope. There we go. And well, I'm playing with the Pro controller, so it's nice. However, some shrines requires the gyro controls of the gamepad, and I mean, I'm going to use the gamepad when I need it, but here's the here's the punchline. I don't have the charger for the gamepad. Why is that? Well, apparently one of my friends at college, she was playing Breath of the Wild, but her charger kind of broke. But apparently her sister's careless. So I'm like, well, I can let you mine for a while. It's not like I'm playing the Wii U version. And here we are. Well, I mean, I do believe it's charged, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. If any, we can always investigate the mysterious world of Breath of the Wild, glitches and strategies to finish shrines in different ways. What is that going to do? Oh. So, I mean, of course, the good thing about shrines is that you don't have to 100% follow the rules of the intended way to do it. Like there's, oh my god, there's like the intended way to do it, but of course you can always do something else. So I wonder if we can skip the gyro ones. We'll have to wait and see. Also, I mean, I'm kind of sad that, well, not sad, but I do believe I waste the opportunity to buy the DLC for the Switch edition and play like the rest of the game with the DLC options. I get the rest of the shrines and all that. Because, I mean, of course the DLC is kind of useless if you have 100% of the game and then you just jump into the DLC. Because the Master Cycle Zero and the other upgrades, well, are certainly more useful when you are actually playing the game. It's not exactly an end game additional. It just complements the main story. So I'm just going to be jumping from the ones that I do have already located, and then I'm going to start looking for ones that I don't have yet. Is it just it just happens to be that both shrines involve fire? I guess because we're in the region, but I just wonder if it's just a coincidence or it is what it is. Anyways, I'm thinking that since let's say we're already end game type of stuff and we are not like, how do I say it? There's no need for me to offer you the unadulterated game experience. I wonder if I can just get fancy with video editing and I don't know, change colors, put different music or something to make I don't know, maybe to offer a more Ocarina of Time experience. I mean, of course, like I said before, I don't believe I like Ocarina of Time better than this game because of the adventure experience it offers, which is another thing to say. I just think it's more like a traditional type of story and ambience. This is more like you make your own adventure, which again is not bad. And it's quite a thing to say because I think by now I have played more Breath of the Wild than I have ever played Ocarina of Time. So, yeah. I cannot believe I don't have any arrows, but Jesus. Oops. There's a fancy trick we can do. Well, not that bad. Oh, okay. I was thinking, no, it's going to burn the contents, but it's just a small key, so... What I have planned to do is use the thing back there and make a catapult and just get into it. But it's just items and such. However, how much money do I have right now? 1,000. And if we want to get the Great Fairy, we're going to need 10k, so... But there's an easy way to do it. You can actually collect like rare gems and sell it to the Gerudo on the Goron City. That's an easy way to get money. Or should I say the easy way to get money? If there are other ways, I don't know about them. Let's see what else. Even this one. Alright. Oh, there's going to be a lot of shrines. Ooh. I mean, a couple of shrines require you to do like a small quest. One of the shrines down there requires you to take pictures of guardians, so I might need to do that. Oh, this will be a good place to start. Can I summon it again? You can use that here. Alright, let's see. We're going to take the picture, then switch to the ice one. Guardian Scout. 4. Please picture. Why not? Okay, I'm forgetting my controls. Have nothing, and oh my god, I'm confusing with the Switch controls. Don't worry. Don't worry. This guy's a piece of cake. Once you get the hang of it, that is. Now we do this. I mean, this is a really fun game. Like, I really like it. I mean, everything. I mean, it's such a good game that I have beaten this game like 4 times already, I think. One on my normal playthrough. Let's see. One for the gameplay playthrough. One on the Switch version. So, well, it's only 3 times, but still. 2 of those times, 100%. So this game is no slack. I want to hit you with this. Wait. Ah! My god, Link just dead. You know, I think we're going to try to look for the what's the name of this thing? I don't know. Let's call it the warrior's armor, so we can start dealing more damage already. Because this one is taking a bit longer than I want, and I want to speed things up. I must say, I was really debating whenever I should just try to 100% this game or try to jump. This little space. Is she going to do the laser beams? Anyways, I was debating whenever I should continue playing this game and get 100%. But I'm like, I need to get 100% this game. The more I play this game, the better. I really like this game, my dudes. That's why I think it should be a bit more like Ocarina of Time. Not as in the linearity, but I remember the trailers like of Breath of the Wild. You saw like, which were just the cutscenes of the past. Come on, Nintendo. And I was thinking, oh, is that all is going to happen within the game? Oh, it's looking pretty sweet. Then you know that it's just the memories of the past, and it's like, oh, well, that's okay, I guess. But of course, I mean, if they follow the normal formula for Zelda, it wouldn't be as free as this game. When you love your girl, she loyal. I'm sorry. Actually, it loaded pretty fast. And for the right moment, she loyal. Going for what? Let's see. Well, I mean, there's always a way to do things, but you know. And I don't know if this is what we have to do, but it's an effort. Man, both ever really break in this game. So let's just keep breaking them. What is it going to do? Ah! And he just fell down there. Hey, no problem. Oh, is that enough? Oh, so it seems. Come on. The pass. Oh, we're going to need a couple of those. Oh, I actually hit it. Good. The faster we do this, the better. I was saying that one of my complaints with this game is the lack of music, but I can see why they just focus on more like ambience music. Because if this game had a main overworld theme like Ocarina of Time did, or Majora's Mask like Terminal Field theme or whatever, imagine at one point you're going to think, okay, get rid of this music. It's just too invasive. And besides, Ocarina of Time field and Terminal field are not as big as this field. I mean, in fact, normally you will transition to a different area by the time you even hear half of the song. And in this case, imagine how long you will be hearing the theme song of the main field before you even step on a different area. But I think what they need to do is do it like in Red Dead Redemption. Like it had like a dynamic score. Like difference will play depending on what were you doing or what was happening. Like if you were in a shootout, the music will start to pick up, add more instruments and stuff like that. If you were just like pretty much walking around or just on horseback, the difference will play something more thematic or whatever. Let's see when this is going to break. When this is going to break. Boop. That's your answer, boy. Luminous stones. Nice. We can replace the luminous stones for diamonds in Source Domain. So that's going to help a lot. Anyways, let's get inside. It's rather cold in here. Melting ice hazard. Oh boy, it is one of those. Wait. Normally I like having the master like on the first slot so it doesn't get confused with the shields. Then before me local fights only then that would open. The membrana chelas. The fuck? My beer is getting cold, Link. You better bring that ice. Which is actually what I think you need to do for one of the shrines in the Gerudo region. So we'll see. Man, I really like this game, I swear. I mean, I have been playing it for hours and I play it again. The only time when I stop is because there's nothing more to do. Hurrah! Please don't melt. Oh no! Oh, can I? Then, because I don't think this destroys it. Destroys it. Alright. Shampoo. Oh. Right. Pretty simple shrines, and I feel like I just did them recently on this Switcher version, so we should just blast them through. It made me thinking why I didn't complete them when I had the chance. Well, I didn't want to get them off camera when I was recording this first time around. On retrospective, I think it was a good idea. The more I get to play this game and record it, the better. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's because I mean, of course, in my ASMR ventures, I keep looking for new talent. It's like an addiction. So, you just keep looking for new ASMRs. Oh, nice! We're going to need this. It helps to keep it cold. So, of course, I listen to a lot of new talents. I swear I don't know if there's a way to actually get this one right, but if there is, I sure as heck don't know it. Normally what I do, I just throw the ice and hope it doesn't break. The 3 times I have been in this shrine. Alley-oop! Ah! I mean, of course, because I cannot be carrying the ice block and this thing at the same time. So, alright. Should be good enough, right, old man? What was I saying? Oh yeah, ASMR artist. I remember there was like this ASMR artist that had like a bit of an Indian accent, and she was really good. I just haven't found her again. Man, I should just subscribe or hit like or favorite or whatever, so they don't get lost in time. Or you know what? Maybe they do, and they get the channel closed down. I just wonder how the hell am I going to edit all of this? Because I mean, I don't think it's difficult, but I think I don't know if I just want to keep the overworld as shown or just trying and trying and trying. I don't know more about that. Again, I just already know what to do in these shrines. Oh no! It's time to fight. Wait, anything else I want to break? Only one of these. By the way, I was seeing some combat tips for Breath of the Wild, and I'm amazed how flexible this game is. Just outstanding. Combo. Also, did Link make a weird sound when trying to get this? What a weird sound for Link to make. It's not the type of sound Link's make. Also, I was looking at Breath of the Wild mods, and of course they are like getting better and better. And there was a Linkle mod. Yes. Oh yes. I really like Linkle. Unfortunately, I don't know how the licensing is on that character. I don't know if it's completely Koei Tecmo credit. I mean, of course they made it, but I don't know if Nintendo can use it freely. I remember when Anuma trolled everyone, who was like, "Oh, who said the new Link was male? Who'll be female?" And everyone was like, "Oh, yeah." And then it was shown that Link was a dude, and everyone was like, "Is there a possibility that we could pick a female character?" And then I was like, "Oh, yeah, well, we're still thinking about that. There's a chance." They just shut everyone off. Just on release to be like, "No, there's no different character." I mean, I don't mind. But I do Linkle, so I have bias. I really like Linkle. My obsessions with blondes. On a funny side note, my dad wanted to marry a blonde. He explicitly said voluptuous, but don't worry, Dad. I'll finish what you started. My mom is not blonde, but I hope my children's mom is blonde. For my sake. I'm sorry. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. I was thinking there's a lot of thunder in this area, but who uses thunder in the Gerudo region? Urbosa. So, duh. I guess that explains the flame ones in the Daruk. In the Daruk region, of the Goron region. By the way, normally I like to talk about my life a little in these little beats, but of course not too much because you guys don't like it, and I respect that. But I actually am finding more interesting my classes than I used to do before, so that's a plus. I mean, because I remember being, oh man, I don't know if I want to be a teacher, whatever. But now I like the idea of being a teacher. I mean, I guess I'm just going to walk with this. Come on. I mean, I like the idea of being a teacher. I think a lot of good things can be done with being a teacher, and I want that. I mean, of course, there just like any other job, is going to be difficult, but I have future on it, and I see how I can use graphic design to implement my classes. And in fact, a lot of teachers have said that, like, oh, you have a BA in graphic design, that can help a lot on your design when you're designing courses, because you can make your own material. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. So yeah, I like that. However, I guess my friends are not so. Some of them are not really convinced whenever they want to be teachers or not. I mean, I guess it's kind of common when you are 19. I mean, I'm 25, so I mean, I'm kind of an interlooper. I don't count really. I mean, it's like, of course, I'm there because I want to know about it, not because I feel forced to do it. So that's good. But again, like some of my friends, like they don't are not really feeling it, which is a bit sad, of course, in retrospective. How am I going to do this? Probably much simpler than I'm making it to be. Well. What we got here? Convenience, I see. Oh no, the last one though. Oh boy. Wait, maybe just yeah. Oh yeah, yeah boy. Come on, get out of there. Alright, so I guess we just take the big crate and let it day. I hope. And that was easy. A good thing, because it could have made it like, oh, you need to replace the barrels the other side too, and so yeah, I was saying some of my friends are not convinced of being a teacher, and I think it's never how do I say, it's never not good not being a teacher. But I guess I'm using double negatives, which just overcomplicates everything. I want to say that it's good being a teacher. It's something that is always needed. People are always wanting to learn. Is that a gerund? I think it is. Wanting to learn language or whatever. I mean, I can teach English or Spanish. It's like double trade. So that's good. Alright, what else am I missing? Nothing on top. Into this one then. But it's normal. I mean, I'm 25. I kind of know what I want. But being 19, maybe not quite.